Simulator 19 on Madison Creek, and we're currently working on planting field 54 here. Got the triple John Deere 8350 seeders going here. Between episodes, I did go ahead and make a tweak to the seeder here so I could get the left arm so it would extend out here. You can see I got it now properly connected here. I can watch the last episode there. For some reason, I could not get that left arm come out. I don't know why one. Double check the controls. The controls, from what best I can tell, should have been left mouse button in and out. As you can see from last episode, we tried left mouse, and I tried all kinds of things last episode. Left mouse button in and out definitely did not work. It also said, I believe it was K and M, or either that J and N. It was one of the two. I forget which one, everyone. One of those two that was supposed to do it as well on the keyboard. That did not work. I'm not sure which one is supposed to do it on my side panel here. I'm not sure on that one. I couldn't quite decipher that. But at any rate, nothing on the side panel worked either. So decided to go ahead and change the controls, everyone. So this one was crane control 4, and then I changed this one to crane control 3. So what that means is they're both now on the right mouse button. So you got up and down, does the left side, in and out, or so back and forth, does the left, or no, the right side. So yeah, they're both on the right mouse button as far as mouse controls go. So that's what I ended up doing there. Like I said, just changed the mod there. I don't know why the controls weren't working, everyone. I didn't take the time to say, well, I'll just change controls, see if it works. Hey, it does. Okay, so good enough for me. That works. So anyway, we got them planting there. He is, he's getting close to being down in the field here. He's going pretty quick. Missed a section over there. I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, I did bring some seed over here earlier to refill them. Suspecting we'll probably need some seed here again shortly. Seed, old style, 6% there. So yeah, probably won't be long. Also got a hired worker going on at field 55 here. I didn't save the course by course, so it's like, we'll just throw a hired worker on this, let the hired worker finish this up. Anyway, we got one more field that needs to be harvested here yet, everyone. But this combine's busy. I think we should do something about that. Thinking, we got seed. Well, you know what? Let's, we better go get some seed here in a minute. Got some fertilizer. Apparently, I don't need any fertilizer yet. The old style needs to be refilled. Okay. What I noticed, by the way, with those planters, it will take seed from any one of the planters. So it looks like it uses the seed from one planter first, and then it'll just go down the row, kind of like you're pulling a tank behind it, even though you're not. So rather than taking the seed from each seeder that's planting, it's taking it from one seeder first, and it takes from the next seeder, and so on and so forth. Okay, take the scraps off there. Probably really, to be honest, don't need that fertilizer in there. P7, yeah, that's probably enough fertilizer to finish the field. And we're just going to take that out, because I think we're going to need two bags of seed here. Oh, boy. Okay, yep, that always happens too, right? Okay, let's grab a couple pallets of seed. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Now we're just going to throw it in the back here. And then the other one as well. Yeah, there we go. And throw a strap around that. Make sure that stays in there. That should work. Worked out pretty good the first time I had to do this. First C is nearly full, 80%. Okay. Now we're taking care of the planter here first a minute. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to get a baler going on that field as well, don't I? Or just, I might just cultivate that under here this time. We'll see once. It's only worth a couple $1,000s. Or a few thousand. Not a lot. And now, at least that we have some slightly larger fields, let's say the money's maybe rolling in a little bit better, maybe. Curious to see how much we make off this field here with barley harvested. I think it was barley we harvested off it. Weird striping in the field there. Also weird that some of it's grown already. What's going on with this? I'm gonna say, when this does not look like this. Should be planting soybeans on this field. That is what I set it to. And before anyone asks, yes, I set each one of the 3 planters here to soybeans. Let's see, what force will automatically refill? I've only got seed here, so I shouldn't have any problem detecting that. Nah, maybe course doesn't know. Course they would. That's filling. Okay, it is wheat. No, we want. Why does it not let me change that? There we go. Soybeans. Yes, we want soybeans. Interesting that it refilled with that. And that should be, it says it's soybeans as well. Okay. And then, let's see what's here. Seems I only got this here. I might be able to do this. What I had to do last time to refill is I pulled up in front of the tractor. I had fertilizer on there as well. And when you back up like that, it just, yeah, it did not want to take it. Okay, there we go. Now we got, oh, yeah, you see another empty tank here. That's probably the fertilizer. One of these is probably, or maybe 2 of these is out of fertilizer. Actually, it's got to probably be one of them. Seeing how it is at 37% there. Yeah, so one of them's out of fertilizer. Like I said, it does pull from one before the other. Don't know why. Yeah, see, that one's got a little bit in it. That one also has a little bit in it. Okay, maybe they all have a little bit in it. It could very well be. I'm guessing one of these has to be empty. Yeah, that one's empty. There it is. That one's empty. Okay. And let's see what's here. Double check, make sure we're set on soybeans. Yep. Soybeans as well. Okay, I think we should be good here. However, what is going on with this field? Huh. Well, that doesn't look good. What is up with that? That is weird. I'm very specific. It's set on soybeans here, everyone. In fact, like I said, I specifically went through all the planters just to double check and make sure, and I actually disconnected them there to make sure. It says seed. Yeah, it says seeds up there. It doesn't actually tell you what's in it, does it? Okay. Well then, let's see if it starts planting right here now then. Let it do a quick strip here a minute. Interesting. It looks like from what I'm seeing on the map here, oh, by the way, when I generated the course, I attempted to do 3 headlands. Courseplay did not like that. Of course, between episodes here, I did go ahead and regenerate the course for the 3 planters. Yeah, we got something different going on here. Okay, what is we got one of them's planting alfalfa. What in tarnation? Stop it. That's, what is going on here? Let's pull this back straight. Just to show you, folks, I'm pretty sure, let's just find out here. Disconnect. Nope, I don't want to disconnect there. I want to disconnect back there. No, I don't want that. There we go. Disconnect that one. Oh, that one's got alfalfa. What? No, wait. This one has alfalfa, but it's the end one over here that was planting. Oh my goodness, what? Let's set you on soybeans. And this is what I did when I first started planting this field here, by the way, so I don't know what. Literally, in order to make sure I had the right seed on each planter, I literally disconnected these all. Yep, soybeans. And let's see, it'd be the one. Yeah, the one over on this end is the one that was planting alfalfa. When we turned around here, this was the inside edge here a moment ago. Yep, set on soybeans. So, what do you folks make of that? Alfalfa, as you can see, that is the outer row, everyone. It's not the middle one. But when we disconnected, it was the middle one here that had alfalfa supposedly in it. Okay, that's a little weird. Looks like we might have another problem here yet. Not only did the arm connector not work, the seeders are planting different crops. Well, how do you like that? That is definitely no good, everyone. We cannot have that. If you know the problem here with Farming Simulator, the Farming Simulator on Giants, if your combine runs across a different crop type, everyone, even just a little single stalk of something different shuts the combine down right away. So, I mean, yeah, good luck trying to harvest this field. It'd be just an absolute nightmare. So, actually, well, let's go back here. Put you in this mode here. Do one more strip here, see if this is going to work here or not. Because apparently, if the planter's going to do this, there's no sense even having these planters, anyone. Good thing I didn't sell the old clunker yet. Let's see once we get this time around. Is it going to just like pick a random crop here? Now look at that, everyone. Yep, look at that. We still got alfalfa on the outside. So it's planting alfalfa on this one here. What in the world? No, but why is it planting alfalfa this time? It looks like that's wheat, right? Yeah, that's wheat. And that is canola, or not canola, soybeans. Yeah, that is soybeans. Well, how do you like that? Well, that's no good. Yeah, you can notice it now if I'm looking across these stripes. You can see there's something wrong with the middle one there. Okay. Yeah, that combine's flush. Go like take care of that here a minute. Let's stop you again here. See which one actually has the alfalfa in it. Not this one this time. Okay. Oh, that one's got soybeans, and as a reminder here again, as you can see from the map, everyone, that is the one that was planting alfalfa. Okay then, well, I was thinking this would be a pretty good planter setup here, everyone, but I am suddenly getting less and less impressed with these here, because that's also got soybeans in it. Well, where in the world is alfalfa coming from? They all got soybeans in them. Okay, technically, everyone, they all actually have seeds in them. Giants just has the fill type seeds. There's actually no fill type for like individual plant, crops, whatever. What if I just cycle through this and set soybean? What will happen then? Oh, we're not going to plant. Oh, you know what? That's my fault. Probably wrong mode. Is there like a trick to get this to plant correctly? Yep, still planting alfalfa yet, everyone. Still planting alfalfa. Now what? Like what made it decide, okay, now we're going to plant alfalfa instead of wheat and soybeans? I mean, yeah, that's no good then. Why am I even letting this continue? Well, stop that right now. There's this. Okay. So should I like just sell these atrocities now, or? Got a better idea here. Much better idea. Yep. We just disconnect that there. Good thing we got the heavy lift mod here. Too bad you can't, like, throw it. I mean, the game does have, like, a throw option, right? But it doesn't really work. And unfortunately, this pond doesn't actually have... Wow, when someone said you could walk on top of the pond, they were not kidding. You can literally walk on top of the pond. It's not even, like, down a little bit. Okay, just get them stupid planters out of there. Okay. All right. Well, I think the best thing to do with this field at this point, I want to is literally cultivate this under, because I don't want to take a chance attempting to replant this, because if you miss a little section again, that's just going to gum up the whole planter, and you know what Courseplay does with that, or the combine. Gum up the combine, and yeah, Courseplay will not like that. Courseplay will simply just keep on harvesting the field, even though it's not doing nothing. It'll just keep going up and down, and wow, that harvest went quickly. Until you look at the map and realize you haven't harvested anything, because Courseplay was just you know, browsing the field. There's some section there. That's interesting. Okay, a curious question here, everyone. Since I've updated my version of Courseplay here, I've been noticing missing sections in the field, at least this field anyway. Used to be Courseplay did a pretty good job with field work. I mean, has Courseplay gotten so bad that it can't even do that anymore? Ay, ay, ay. Self-unload mode no longer works. Field work mode appears to be quite derpy. Unloading the combines with like a grain cart. Oh boy. Of course, I haven't tried that with the newest version, so maybe they improved that one. Probably not. Anyway, reminder again, everyone, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, we'll be playing Madison Creek on the multiplayer server here, Server 3. Might change up the mods slightly for what's on that server, but for the most part, we're probably going to keep the mods that are currently on there. And yeah, we'll be playing Madison Creek. We'll be, at least for myself, I'm going to be in a different farm location. I will not be farming at this location on the map. We are down, let's see, I believe it. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. I forget, it's the original spawn location on the map, everyone. That is where we will be farming at. Oh, you know what? I never noticed it before. That tire is clipping through the fender there, isn't it? Oh, never noticed that before. And the wheels are already a bit below the axle housings. Ay, ay, ay. Wonder what this back end is off of. It's off of something, I'm sure. I'm just not sure what. This tractor, everyone, at least from what I'm seeing, clearly is a hodgepodge of different tractors built to kind of, sort of, somewhat resemble the John Deere X60. Attaching tools not allowed in the state. Okay, I wasn't trying to detach. I was trying to attach. And yes, as I was saying about this cab, looks very, very similar to the cab I've seen on a John Deere 6030. Might even be the same one on a 7520. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Yeah, that kind of resembles, I'm pretty sure, the one on the 7520 as well. I think both the 6030, 7520 have the same cabs on them, if I remember correctly. I should really go through this cab and see if I can redo it. It definitely needs some help. And when I say cab, I'm talking, you know, the cab on the 6030 and the 7520, and yes, all of those. Okay, Courseplay, we're gonna, we almost had this field planted to yet. Courseplay course, field work mode, course generation, 54. Can we do 4 headlands? Let's see what's if Courseplay cuts across the field in any sort of odd spots this time. That course looks pretty solid, I would say. Okay, first waypoint. Off you go. Oh, he's going the wrong direction. Oh, okay. My bad. Fine, go that way. Let's go ahead and get the truck off here as well. Need that in the way. Well, so much for that plan. There we go. So much for that plan, like I was saying. Everyone. Yeah, kind of too bad. know, I guess I didn't think of it. I could have tried it myself. I want to see what's maybe something with horseplay is causing that. I wonder what happens if I would have tried that myself, if it would have worked. Might just have to try that at some point. Not sure what would have happened with a hire. Actually, you know what? I don't think it lets me hire a worker with that setup, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I don't think you can hire a worker with a triple planter setup. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I've ever actually used the triple planter setup here in 19. I know I've done it back in 17 before. Same planters back then, too. Don't know if I've done it in 19 or not. Not sure on that one. But anyway, looks like we better unload the combine here. Okay, oh good. Looks like the white is still running here yet. Let's get the combine unloaded. Of course, the pipe is overcropping. Yeah, that's right. We're not using coarse play here, so hired worker doesn't do a nice little like cutout for you so you can drive alongside of it, not ride on the crops. Oh well. Oh, a little too close to the header. Okay, there we go. Let that unload here. Well, that's unloading. I think we're going to do a little shopping here, as I kind of mentioned a few moments ago, everyone. We got another field over that needs to be harvested. Actually, we got a field over there that needs to be worked up, too. Probably should get to that here. We'll see once. Maybe not this episode. Let's do a little shopping here first. Yes. Harvesters. There we go. And let's see what's here. Buy rotor. No. One strange looking combine there. Ugh, wrong color green. Nasty. Bison Super. Now, the only problem with this combine, actually, well, let's go back. Bison Super. Look at the price tag for that atrocity. I mean, who in their right mind would pay $84,000 for that thing? That's probably, I mean, that's probably a $5,000 or $10,000 combine, and I'm probably being generous there at the yeah, why? I don't know, Giants pricing's, if you ask me, is just a little bit crazy, at least on some of the older stuff. I mean, $84,000, I very much doubt that combine was even that much brand new. Very much doubt it. Anyway, let's see what's here. Yes, I was looking at a couple different combines here. Case, yes, I know, it's red. Terrible, isn't it? Everyone terrible. But anyway, Case 16 Ford here. Didn't think it looked too bad. Air 1660 main component. Shape doesn't have all of this. Great. Oh, Lewis script errors. Okay, never mind. Not looking at that atrocity anymore. Skip that terrible combine. Okay. That just occurred to me when I never did actually check the price tag. Or, I mean, the log for it. Looks like it's quite bad. Quite bad. Let's, moving on then. I know someone suggested the Gleaner series here. The only thing is, I kind of used those the last time we did an old map, so it's like, yeah, let's see if we can get something different. 1660, $145,000 for that combine, so no. 14 series. This is my second choice here. Not as quite as nice a looking. Let's see what's here. Not sure if that's... Okay, there's the error messages that are going with that. Warning. i3D offers 4 objects, but 2 components have been loaded. Okay. Material base string not shape. Well, it's not seeing any loop and Lua errors, so that's good. Oh, oops, wrong button. Let's maybe give this one a try. It's a little bit cheaper, too, $10,000. We can definitely afford that. Where did it go here? Oh, right there. Yep. And we can bump that up to like maybe a 1480. We'll skip the GPS for now. I'll cry about it later. Okay, headers. No idea what header goes on this one. 14 series header. That looks like probably a 14. Oh my goodness, and that header is 18 foot. I will take the 18 foot. Sure. It says it goes on a 14 series, and we got a 1480, right? Massive combine header. This is, was this a 13 foot? What size was this header here again? Oh, this was 18? Oh, I did not think this header was that big. Okay, I was thinking this was like a 13-foot, but no, it's a 218 header. Pretty sure that's 18 foot, so okay. Case Combine's gonna have the same size header then. That'll work, hopefully. Where's the header? Oh, there it is. Wow, someone should really clean up around this yard. You got pallets of seed sitting all over the place, and oh my goodness. Fertilizer. Okay, turning radius on this thing is leaves a little bit to be desired. You know, again, a little bit more, probably a plainer of a model here, but nothing wrong with it that I'm seeing so far. At least until we get it out in the field and find out probably something's seriously broken, doesn't work, doesn't harvest, and it'll be one of those, yep, nope, so on and so forth sayings again. That appears to be spinning a little out of center. Okay. Better not say too much about that. I've had the same problem. Certain drive shaft in a certain model. And what's annoying everyone is I had it perfect, and then I messed up and screwed up, and now it spins slightly out of center, and yeah, not fixing it. Okay, let's see what's here. Let's get these oats harvested. And look at that, it actually works. I mean, it's got, you know, two things. I mean, it's a red combine. So the fact that it's working in the first place, I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. And then, you know, just being a mod in general, you know, sometimes you get these mods nowadays, especially these older ones, everyone that just, oh boy. As I've said many times before, I don't know what is up with the older mods and the mod authors that make some of these older mods, but they should have their computers taken away from them and given a console to play on. And when we say console, probably like a Nintendo or something, you know, that type of console. Anyway, we'll do a little harvesting ourselves here. I believe everything else is kind of sort of taken care of at the moment, right? We got the John Deere X60 working on cultivating up that field. You know what I could have probably done? Got two cultivators. Well, yeah, the other cultivator is different width, though. That doesn't mean you can't use it. It just, you got to be real good at math. And you have to, like, manually configure it, and that, just, no, we won't bother doing that. Probably cheap enough. We probably could afford a second disc if we wanted to, but didn't look at how long it'd take Courseplay to finish that field. We should have just kept planting the way it was, everyone. It would have taken 2 hours with one planter, according to Courseplay. Probably would have been better than I don't know however long it's been. It actually had not been planting that long, everyone. Courseplay was actually making, I would say, fairly good work. I don't know, maybe an hour? Maybe it was a little more. Probably maybe 2 hours. I guess I could look at the in-game time, everyone. From whatever the in-game time was last episode to the in-game time this episode, that's how long it's been planting, right? Plus maybe some downtime when it was out of seed there. Anyway, we'll see if we get some comments loaded up here in a minute. Read a few comments before we wrap up this episode. I don't know why, but it seems like this episode went quickly here as well. Guess that means you're having fun, right? Which reminds me, a question I do get asked every now and then. Why, everyone, would you want to play a game like this? Well, as I've said many times before, when it comes to Farming Simulator, it's a game you can just sit down, relax, and play. Something that maybe can't be said about certain other games, you know, like shoot 'em up games and stuff like that, right? And it's also, I would argue, probably a game that you don't maybe necessarily have to be particularly good at. Anyone should be able to play this game and be good at it. As long as you might need to have like some basic concept of farming, like cultivate the field, fertilize, plant it, and then harvest it, right? But that doesn't take long to learn. And then I would say that's a relatively straightforward. In fact, if you're not familiar with it, I'm not sure how helpful the in-game tutorials would be, but there are some. Like I said, don't know how good they would be, but I suppose it would work. Lone Wolf was saying it could always add a second combine, like the Gleaner L series. Yes, we were just discussing that there a few moments ago. Like I said, used that combine there last series, so just kind of wanted to try something different, right? Nothing particularly wrong with the L series. The Gleaners there worked out pretty good there last time around. I believe it was an M3 we had. But, I mean, M3 L series, they're pretty much all the same in the game here. Jim was saying, a great video as always, Randy. Keep up the great work. The problem with some of those inappropriate comments is that they are usually generated by bots, which also generate different accounts on YouTube, which makes it virtually impossible to block them entirely, because there are too many accounts that continue generating. All you can do is block them one account at a time. Yep, unfortunately, this is something YouTube needs to address. There's not much myself and other fellow YouTubers can do about it, other than attempt to delete the comments. And again, as I mentioned before, I mean, I've seen it on many a channel that has had this problem. I'm sure it's crossed every single, or almost every single channel on YouTube probably has it. Definitely seems like something YouTube needs to address. Jack was saying you should get a versatile four-wheel drive tractor. Well, Jack, I mean, I guess I'd point you to the top right corner of the screen there. That's going to be the problem. Farmer Johnson was saying, great video. Looks like you planted weeds. What, you got something against weeds? Last I heard, weed is quite profitable. Jack was saying, why is the soybean yield so realistic, but barley was 2 times the real average? I don't know that I would say the soybean yield is very realistic either, because wasn't the last time we were harvesting soybeans, it was, what, 100 and something or 90 something? It's definitely a little high, I would say. Speaking of yield, according to this, we're getting 130.9 bushels an acre here. I don't know exactly how accurate that number is either, by the way. It might be close. I won't maybe necessarily go by it exactly, but I seem to remember, I think we calculated this one time, and it wasn't exactly right. I don't remember exactly the number we came up with again, everyone, but I know we took a crop, we added it up, and then did some math, and like I said, the number wasn't right. Ohioan Farmer was saying it's not Horseplay's fault. I don't know. If you ask me, it's always Horseplay's fault. Jasper was saying the truck was hit by the train, wasn't it? Actually, the truck that was flipped over here 2 episodes ago, I don't know if that was hit by the train, everyone, or what I'm thinking, seeing as how a little bit later in that episode we saw it, that gate might have actually caught the truck and flipped it over, because I don't know how the train would have. It's not like it was actually right by the tracks. So I'm thinking it was stopped behind the gate somehow, and then when the gate lifted up, once the train went past, it flipped it over. At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, didn't see it, so. Chavello was saying you should ban inappropriate comments. I get those a lot on my channel. Yep, again, Chavello, there's not much you can do about it. I mean, you can spend your time banning if you want, but different channel all the time, so. Let's see, we are going to need, actually, that right there. And the other combine is finished. We'll have to see what's about that. Yeah, no, definitely not finished there. There's definitely crop on that field. And like like I was saying a moment ago, we need to take care of that. We'll save that for next episode, I guess. We're going to have lots of field work that's going to need to be done, in addition to one field that needs to be planted yet. Planters. I guess for those of you who've ever used those planters before in the triple planter setup, is there like some sort of trick to get the planters to all plant the same crop? And not just, from what I can tell, but it looks like it's randomly planting different crops, because, yeah, I mean, yeah, this time around it was planting wheat, and then once we refilled it, it was planting soybeans and alfalfa. Soybeans and wheat the first time. Soybeans and alfalfa the second. Where was it getting alfalfa from? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Weird. Anyway, I'm looking at the time here. Looks like it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.